So are you finding out that our families struggling or are talking to you about stigma when their children are tested positive? Like, do children have problems in their community once they're tested positive in the schools, or is the raising of awareness helping that?
Through the global factors.
Yeah, that's less.
Stigma. Yeah, go ahead, Paul.
A lot of it starts within the families mostly, and whether or not a lot of members want to disclose to their family members what the status. And disclosure within the community it's hard to tell how well that's taking place, because if you see our clinic downstairs, the waiting room is filled with people.
Yeah.
And most of them know why they're here, and they also could assume why the neighbor's here, but they really talk about it amongst themselves.
Right.
And so the stigma issue with the children is maybe becoming a problem with the older kids who go off to school, and say they're in a boarding school and they have to take their medications every day.
Right.
And trying to disclose to the principal or the teacher or even around their friends when they take those medications at day and night. And so we try to work with our kids to teach them, about HIV themselves, and also to work with that confidence, so hopefully one day to be able to stand in front of their friends and peers, so that they know their status. But stigma still remains a problem.
I guess I wonder too about stigma for the rest of the family, because I know a couple of the mothers that we spoke to mentioned there was some discussion about some resistance to being tested because it would imply that their partner might be positive, and that there was sort of resistance in the family because one family member being tested positive meant that there were probably other family members positive.
We do run into sometimes where a mother or a father sometimes doesn't want to disclose his or her status to the other partner or to the other family members because of that fear about what may happen within the family.
Right.
There certainly was a lot of stigma, much more before, but now it's getting better.
Yeah.
Because when a child is dying,
Yeah.
the mother says, "I don't care about stigma. I'm taking him to the clinic."
Yeah, we heard that from some others.
And really, and then also everybody in this country has people in their family who've died from HIV. So they just don't. They want to be treated if they have it, and also there are messages all over from the government and from the people living with HIV and so on to try to lessen the stigma. It's much better than it used to be 5 years ago.
Right.
But it's still there. It's still there.